Hello everyone, this is Tim and this is your weekly Oracle card reading for Monday, December 30th through Sunday, January 5th, 2014. Can you believe it? The year is over. How fast this year has gone. And I hope that you all have had a magnificent year. I know I usually spend this time between Christmas and New Year's just doing a lot of reflecting and contemplating and looking back at all of the things in 2013 that I'm very grateful for, and also the things that I wanted to do that I didn't accomplish, but seeing how I might be able to, if I still want to accomplish those things, to move that into 2014. And this year I'm creating more of a plan of action and really focusing on how I want to pursue that and go about that. So I invite you all to do that as well. It's a wonderful opportunity to take a look at where you're heading, your own personal goals, even if it's business goals. Everything all falls in line that way, and it helps you to keep more on track. This week we're going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And also, for the first time in these Oracle card readings, I'm using the Talking to Heaven Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and James Van Praagh. And I wasn't sure how this deck would actually come into a weekly reading, because normally I use this deck with individuals that are grieving, that have lost someone. So I'm going to tell you how I'm going to pursue this. The card that I've chosen, because I'm using 2 cards from the Power Tarot and 1 card from the Talking to Heaven. That Talking to Heaven card, for some of you, I know that around in November and December, when we get into Thanksgiving and we get into the holiday season and New Year's, if we've lost somebody, most of the time we're really thinking about them during that period. So this card will be for you, for those of you who have been doing a lot of thinking of somebody that has crossed over. And for those of you that haven't had anybody cross over, I'm going to also give you another meaning as to how this relates to you personally, as far as what's going on for this week and also for the upcoming weeks in January, because I really feel that these cards are going to be pushing us into the January month. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I've already pre-selected these cards, and I'm also choosing a bonus card from the Grace Cards deck by Cheryl Richardson. And the first part of this week, we get into the 2 of Ariel. And the card says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So as we start this week, this is really about, we may be feeling burdened by our jobs, or that we're spending too much energy in one area and not providing energy in an area that needs us to be there. This is really being overworked, and this is asking us to take a look at how we might find balance. This card also indicates that it's a time that we must be, it's a time of movement, perhaps significant changes or choices that we need to make. We're going to be working hard as we begin this week, is what this card is saying. But this is asking you to really take a look at what's out of balance. And I know that we may be working multiple jobs or projects. With that being the case, we can, for some of us, we can very easily become burdened. And also it may feel like it is work. So this is asking you to try and make it more fun. I really look at this card here and how this person is standing upside down. This reminds me of the Hanged Man, and that's about looking at things in a different perspective. So this is also asking you to do that. And this is saying to stay flexible as well. So you may need to reach out and ask for help or assistance. But the more that you take your time with these decisions, the longer it will be before you can actually move forward. But we do need to make that decision, and we do need to do that. This can also say that we could be taking on another job, or another project or working on new projects, and that being the case with the beginning of the year with our resolutions and everything, this can also, we can make those resolutions in these jobs a lot more fun as well. As we move into the middle part of the week here, we have the Magician. And this is Archangel Raziel. And I really love working with Archangel Raziel. He is the Archangel of esoteric symbols. So this also would tell you to look for any signs that you may see, repetitive numbers. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. This is successful beginnings. So don't be afraid about taking on these extra projects. You have the ability to do that, is what this card, the Magician, is saying. And this is the right time to actually take those projects and move them forward and to manifest it. Once you've made the decision of how you want to go about doing this, you can leave any doubts that you have about manifesting any of your dreams behind. The more self-esteem that you have, the easier that it's going to be for you to be able to do those particular projects. So keep your thoughts positive, and especially with the number 1, that's what that represents, is keeping your thoughts positive. In fact, this is the I can do it card. Just do it, and I can do it. Just focus on that and know that you can. And even though you might not feel that you're prepared to do it, you have everything within you to do it. Life has trained you well for this, is what this card is. And you have all of these skills that you've acquired. For some of us, this could be, this card also symbolizes, an individual that might have studied and now they're out of school, but they've not actually applied to this yet. Now we actually get to apply it. And this is really about going for it, no more procrastinating, and you've got the angels on your side, so you can absolutely are assured success as long as you trust and have confidence in utilizing your skills. Now, as we get to the weekend, the first card, with this card here, I'm going to read this as the message for someone who has maybe been thinking about an individual that has passed over, and then I'm going to also talk to us about how that may relate to us personally. But the card says, I am so much better now, and I love this card. It's got a lot of the rainbow and the water, which indicates to me a lot of the emotions that we might be feeling or that they might have felt at the time that they passed over. But this card here is letting us know that you don't need to worry about that individual, because you may be focusing on that and wondering how much that they suffered. But they want you to know that they are so much better now that they're in heaven and that they are with God. And everything's better with God. And they just want you to know that they feel so much better and that your love for them was very special and that they value and honor you. Now, what they're asking you to do is to move forward, that you don't need to worry about them, but rather they want you to focus on you now, okay? And interesting, the bonus card here is the presence card. And normally I would wait, but I'm going to go ahead and show you this because I really feel that it's tied in with this. The card is presence, and it says, bring your body or bring your mind into a present moment time. Now is the only place to be. So this card, as I relate it to this, is asking you to let go of any worry that you have and focus your mind on what's at the task at hand and what's going on in your life right now. Be in the present moment. So they're asking you to do that and to always hold their love in your heart. But they want you to move forward and be in the present moment. Now, for us personally, This is telling us that we are so much better now as we keep and move forward with this week of our projects and also our manifesting. And that all of those things that we are planning on manifesting and that we're trying to bring into our life. Because I will tell you, 2014 is really going to be a spiritual year for all of you watching this YouTube video, and even all of you watching all of the videos that relate to angels or oracle cards. I truly feel that this is going to be much more of an in-depth spiritual year for all of us. And we do need to keep our thoughts positive and also to work on our projects and what it is that we want to pursue in our life purpose. Because this is the year to accomplish what it is that we want to set forth and set out to do for our life purpose. Now we can truly do that. I feel the old energy is behind and we've got this, it's like a new day. And it's going to be a lot. I won't say it's going to be easy. There will be some challenging situations, but we can release any attachment that we may have from keeping us from being able to move forward and taking more of an uplifting approach. That's the message that I'm hearing for this upcoming year. Now, as this whole week moves forth, I wish you angel blessings, and I wish for you 2014 to be happy, healthy, and prosperity for all of you, and that you have a prosperous year. Thank you so much for viewing, and thank you all of my new subscribers and current subscribers, and I will see you in 2014, okay? Bye now.